Hi, I am Giancarlo Caldesi.
And I'm Katie Caldesi, and we're going to show you one of our delicious recipes from our latest book, The Low-Carb Italian Kitchen.
Rotolo di porcini con salsa di pomodoro.
Let's start by making the filling first. This is mushrooms that Giancarlo sliced up. We've got loads of thyme here, and we've got some porcini mushrooms that have been soaked, but we'll leave those to soak while these mushrooms cook down. We're making these spinach sheets now, and it's really important to squeeze out the spinach so it's thoroughly dry. We like to use frozen spinach. It's economical, it's easy to use like this. If you can, find cut spinach rather than chopped spinach because it's much easier to squeeze out. So I'm going to put the spinach that we've squeezed out thoroughly into the food processor. Giancarlo's going to crack in 4 eggs. And I've got 10 grams of psyllium husk here. Now you can get this from health food shops, you can get it online. It's really important that there's psyllium husks, not psyllium husk powder. That's much more expensive. It still does work, but I prefer to just buy the husks. And then we've got 100 ml of milk here as well. And just for a bit of flavour, half a teaspoon of salt. Put the lid on and pulse until we've got one smooth, green, delicious mixture. Take one piece of oiled paper and put it over the spinach, and then we squeeze it out between the 2 layers of paper. Now you can do this just with your hands, or you can take a piece of plastic like a dough scraper and use that to just pull the spinach out, and you're looking to get it about 2 millimeters in thickness, so it really is quite a thin sheet that we're making, a little bit like fresh pasta. Or another way to do it is you can take the paper off the tray and use a rolling pin and just very gently roll the spinach out so that it fills the paper. Lift it back into the tray and take the top off. Now it's time to just neaten this up a bit, and if you notice any holes here, you can just push the mixture down and smooth it over that hole. And you can make neat edges with it, because this is going to be for our roulade, or our rotolo as Giancarlo calls it. Giancarlo's going to put this into the oven at 200 degrees for about 8 minutes until it's firm to the touch. To make the mushroom mixture, you have to take the sprigs of thyme out first, and then Giancarlo's going to chop them with the walnuts on a board until they're finely chopped. You can do that in the food processor if you like. Then we're going to mix it with some ricotta and parmesan. So I'm just going to take the porcini mushrooms out and chop them up. Then we're going to add those into the fresh mushrooms. Use the paper to roll this up into a spiral. Okay. So we're going to transfer it to a baking tray and bake it in the oven. So the rotolo has been baked. Now we're going to unwrap it and cut it into slices. Then you arrange them into your dish. And then top them off with parmesan. Then we can bake them in the oven for 10 minutes.